Scorpio. You know what? I see with this Wheel of Fortune, this was all fated. That the decisions you make, even if you make them right now without any more thought, the decision that you decide that you make is fated. Hey there, Scorpio. How are you? It's your Force Fairy here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read some cards out here. And we're going to I have a new Oracle deck for this month. So we're going to get one Oracle card to set the tone of the read. And this is an Aries deck. I just call it the Aries deck. And you'll see why as soon as we get a card out right there. I am forgiving. Scorpio. I am forgiving. This is the I am deck. That's why it's dedicated to Aries, but your Mars brother. I am forgiving. Bottom of the deck. I am appreciated. Are you forgiving to those that don't appreciate you? And you understand the depths. And you understand, and I say that, you understand that not everyone can be appreciative. They're not capable. They're too self-centered. Interesting. I'm really picking up that you're forgiving those that it's almost like a feeling, an energy of they know not what they do. They don't know. So why do I have expectations of individuals that really don't know? I should focus in on myself, forgive myself for putting up with it, and I will attract others who have the same depth that you do, Scorpio. Scorpio, I know how deep your thoughts, feelings. I'm a Scorpio rising, so I have a couple planets in that 12th house, and I'm just saying, Venus is one of them. So I do understand how it is. It's difficult to forgive, but once you do, and it's because you got to forgive yourself first, Scorpio. So, first card out, Page of Pentacles. I love this. This is the practical application page, but in this deck, it's trust and manifestation. It's trusting in your manifestation. And because it's at a page level, it's the development of trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in what it is that you're manifesting. Did you manifest all of the trials and tribulations that you've gone through, Scorpio? Yes. Yes. This is Earth School. You've come here for a reason, and you're brave. Not all souls come to Earth. You're brave. And in doing so, you are learning lessons from previous lifetimes and maybe applying them to this lifetime. But this is also learning for your next life to take back to the divine and say, yeah, this is what I've learned off Earth this time. Seven of Wands, perseverance. This is very fixed energy for me. Very fixed. Well, it's fixed Leo, right? Fixed fire, but it feels Scorpio. It's like the Scorpios I know do not give up. They never give up. And sometimes it comes to a point where you go, darling, you got to let it go. We got to move on to something else now. It's not going to work. And this Scorpio is like, no, it'll work. Page of Wands is what your higher self is saying. Get back into that enthusiasm. Get back into that childlike sense of wonder, of love, of light. And this is what your higher self is saying. Scorpio, you're getting too deep. You're getting too deep. Sometimes you just need to lighten up. That's what I'm feeling from this one. Five of Swords. This is you being too hard on yourself mentally. Win or lose. Come hell or high water, Scorpio is going to win. Scorpio, there are sometimes you just need to walk away with dignity and grace, right? That's all I'm saying. In the past, King of Wands. Speak of that Leo energy with the Seven of Wands. There he is, the King of Wands. The Hermit card, moving forward. Going into Hermit mode, and that's into the depths of Scorpio. How you see yourself as your wishes coming true. Beautiful how other people see you as waking up to the fact that you're a master manifester and your wishes, you're living the dream. And your hope and your fear is a tough decision that has to be made. And maybe that's what you need to forgive yourself for. Okay, and the outcome, patiently waiting with the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for All it is that you have planted strength. We got Leo up on here. All that you've planted, Scorpio, waiting for, I guess, for it to come to fruition, right? These could be manifestations that you are waiting to come to fruition. These could be investments that you are waiting to see some numbers on, especially if you've bought low. And then what you cannot see, what you might not see, might not see is your own inner strength. That's strength of character for me, Leo energy, but this is also your inner strength. You are very strong zodiac sign, Scorpio. You really are. And this is your inner strength to keep going, to keep persevering. Ooh, Scorpio. The Tower. The Tower tells me, clarifying the Page of Pentacles, that you're having an epiphany, an eye-opening epiphany. And I'm talking third eye opening epiphany of your manifestations. That you are in fact manifesting all the time, every day. Like if you wake up and think you're going to have a miserable day, that's exactly what you're going to have. A miserable day. If you wake up and think everything's, I just have this heavy feeling, this negativity, like everything is going to go wrong, you are correct. Now, if you wake up, and again, take time. I saw, because I've had near-death experiences, and I say plural, trust me. Like, I should not be here, but I am. And I'm going to leave it in the description box below. This guy, he touched my heart. He really did. I'm going to put him in the description box below because this was an epiphany for him. And I think that with this forgiveness card coming up for you, Scorpio, you are really realizing how you might have sabotaged yourself, self-sabotage, how you might have set yourself up for failures or disappointments or whatever. And you are the one who's manifesting the life that you're living right now. And if it's not a good one, you've done it. That is a Tower moment when you realize, well, geez Louise, why don't I just change the way I think? I am going to have a great day. And then you have to believe it, though. You can just say it all you want. Oh, I'm going to have a great day. Oh, I'm going to have a great day. But if you really don't believe it, the universe only hears what you believe. It doesn't hear what you say. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to say that speaking it out into the universe isn't something. It is. But it's about the belief. So, are you figuring out, Scorpio, that you are a master? You don't even know you're a manifester because you're a master. Ooh, you're moving away from the Tower situations that you might have manifested, that you might have set yourself up to experience in this lifetime. And now you've learned the dark. Do you see the dark horse and the light horse? You are getting those two energies to move you forward with the confidence that whatever mistakes you make, whatever wrongs have been done to you by other people, you have the power to forgive. You have the power to let it go. To really, like a water off a duck's back, just roll off of you. And that's very difficult for Scorpios because they really internalize thoughts, feelings, even events, and go deep in on it, as we will get to with the Hermit card. Page of Wands, your higher self. Yes, you are. This Tower has really changed your path. This is a path-changing Tower right here. And so you are changing paths. I think you are leaving that of fear and moving into that of love. Yes, look at you seeing through the veil. Look at you, Four of Swords, quieting that mind. Quieting the mind, and I'm going to, you know what, this is a change of path. I'm going to put it right above that Chariot card. Absolutely. And so with this epiphany, you have seen through the veil. Do you see that? And quieting that mind. Really focusing where your focus goes, your energy flows, and really focusing in your energy into positivity, into perseverance. You've been through a lot, Scorpio. Forgiving yourself for making I'm going to say just simple mistakes, dumb mistakes, being vengeful, wanting to see someone get their karma, all the rest of it, that's just hurting yourself. That's sabotaging yourself. That's making yourself go through things that maybe aren't necessary, Scorpio. 5 of Swords. So we go from the 4 of Swords with your higher self into the 5 of Swords, your focus and foundation. Emotionally leaving these negative thoughts. Beautiful, Scorpio. And listen, this Page of Swords is my internet page. So I am really picking up off this little Page of Swords. We have the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and now the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords speaks to me about your consumption. What is it that you're consuming? Are you consuming positive content? Are you consuming negative content? Are you consuming, what are you consuming? So that's what's feeding your thoughts in your mind with the 5 of Swords. So, emotionally leaving, I'm going to say expectations, and I'm going to say expectations of others. You can't control anyone but yourself, Scorpio. You can only control how you respond. You can react all you want. That's the Aries coming out in you, the Mars. You can react all you want, but that is an emotional response. Or you can respond, and that is with your mind, your logic, and your common sense. So this 8 of Cups really tells me that you are emotionally detaching from the Tower moments that have happened to you. You are getting into your logical mind with the 4 of Swords, taking a break, really streamlining your thoughts. And you could be realizing that it's the content that you are consuming that is influencing you. Let's just put it that way. King of Wands. In the recent past, the 6 of Cups. This is your energy, a sweet energy. And the 5 of Swords. Interesting. Very interesting. This is your focus and foundation, is this 5 of Swords. I feel you are being too cruel. I'm going to use the word cruel, Scorpio. You're being too cruel towards yourself, your thoughts. You're too critical. You're too, it's almost like this perfectionist energy of if you do one little thing wrong, you really get down on yourself, causing towers. This is where the forgiveness card comes into play. Now, what are you thinking about? Is it the way you grew up? Is it how you were raised? What was your dad a fire king? And that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is very much a feeling of a father, of authority. He could have been a very charming man that you are either trying to live up to or impress. And it's that focus that you've got to impress this King of Wands, and it's from your childhood. It could be a father figure for some of you. And if you do, let's say you're an online gamer and your dad might say, get a real job, get a real job. You might have to because you see the potential. You see that your either channel's going to take off, your streams are getting tons of hits, whatever, that you're moving forward in this direction, and it might not be something that a traditional, let's say baby boomer or even Gen X father would, that's not real work. You're just playing games. I'm just using that as an example, Scorpio. Hermit, in the near future, there he is, the King of Wands. You could be going deep in on this recent past with the King of Wands and the 6 of Cups, and really seeing, and forgiving. That's where the forgiveness card. For some of you, you need to forgive your father. For others of you, this is really what fires you up. What is propelling you forward, and really finding who Scorpio is. What Scorpio stands for. And then taking action. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is being ignored, being disappointed emotionally, and for you Scorpios, this is very important. This is deep. You've always kept your cup full of optimism, full of enthusiasm, full of perseverance, to persevere. But this is taking a look at where you've come from. And again, I keep feeling this fire father, right? This fire father figure. There's a alliteration for you. And what it means to you. Yeah, that relationship. Can you move past it? Can you forgive? Can you let go? Can you emotionally detach? And if so, do so. How you see yourself. Wish is coming true. Look at this. The Lovers. And listening to that intuition as to who deserves you. Who deserves your love. Who deserves your devotion. Who deserves your loyalty. And whoever this is, could be a Gemini for some of you, a Pisces. I've got Cancer, another Scorpio, a Virgo, and a Leo on the table. Those are just who's on the table. This is you've manifested this. Just so you know, Scorpio, you've manifested the love of your life, and it's through listening to your intuition. This is your wish coming true. This is wish fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. This is a depth of love that you recognize each other from previous lifetimes. That you recognize each other like, hey, didn't we make a deal up in the ethers? That when we met, we would recognize, see each other, and fall in love instantly. And that's exactly where you're at, Scorpio. I love that. Other people see you waking up to, the lies that you've been telling yourself with the Seven of Swords. You're waking up to it. And this is where your forgiveness card comes into play. Okay, Scorpio, when you wake up to the fact that you have manifested hard times, that you've manifested the negative outcomes, that you've self-sabotaged yourself in some cases, that when you wake up to this, you can go ahead and feel bad, feel sorry. Yes, we've got some fives. Five of Swords twice and now the Five of Pentacles. Yes, you can do that. But then release it. Let it go. Let it roll off your back. Forgive yourself. Now I know better. Now I'll do better. When you know better, you do better, right? I didn't know. I didn't realize that I was manifesting my whole life. Yes, you are. Two of Swords. So this is where the Two of Wands, your higher self, is saying take a different path. And here it is, a tough decision that has to be made. Ooh, it could be for some of you a legal matter with the Justice card and the Three of Cups. For some of you, this is... Yeah, I see this. I see. This Three of Cups, right above, this is why I changed it, the Seven of Swords. Your intuition was telling you, Scorpio, that something's not right, that for some of you, your lover could have been in a three-party, or your significant other, your spouse, with the Justice card, and now justice will be served. Justice. And again, it's forgiving. If you've been, and trust me, Scorpio, I have been put in this situation where I was put in a three-party situation, had no idea, was lying to myself that everything was cool, and it wasn't. And so I understand this, that you have to forgive yourself for not seeing, for not listening to your intuition. How could I not see this? I understand it. I understand the depths of it. I understand the pain. I understand. I really do. And it comes down to admitting to yourself that you were lying to yourself. You were refusing to see the signs, the red flags that were all over the place. Like it was a Six Flags, red flags situation with me. How could I not see? Everyone else saw, but me. Seven of Pentacles, patiently waiting. What are you waiting for? There, you got some twos up on this table today, Scorpio. You have a decision to make. What is that decision? You know what? I see with this Wheel of Fortune, this was all fated. This was all fated, that the decisions you make, even if you make them right now without any more thought, that's the decision that you decide, that you make, is fated. That you are, in fact, with the Hermit card and the two options that you have, the two paths that you have, and with the Two of Swords, the really tough emotional decision that you have to make, it is fated with the Wheel of Fortune. That everything that you have planted, that you are waiting to harvest, it is going to come to fruition. Absolutely. When you stop focusing in on, as we see, do you see the Four of Cups, focusing on that three-party situation? I have the Three of Cups here. This is you dropping, letting it go, forgiving. If it's a three-party situation, forgiving it. If this is a soul tribe because again, a Three of Cups is a friendship group. This is you holding on to, this Four of Cups is you holding on to empty cups. And so you have to make tough decisions regarding who gets to hang around you, who you spend time with, who gets your energy. And you might have to make some tough decisions on that. And you're waking up to the friends that you've had aren't really your friends at all. They're using you. That's just for some of you. And let's just see what clarifies the Strength card. King of Pentacles. Stability, security, that's you. That's your opposition. That I find Scorpios and Tauruses, men in particular, and because I see this as masculine, they're very similar. They're very what could be considered stubborn. But I like the negative is stubbornness. The positive to stubbornness is persistence. So I like to think of both Taurus and Scorpio men as very persistent. They are very persistent. They don't give up. And as a cardinal female, I can, and with my Mars being in Gemini, I can flit all over the place. I like to start new things and then I don't finish them. So having a good Taurus or Scorpio in your back corner or in your hip pocket in your corner is, for someone like me, is fantastic. This is you really holding the line. This King of Pentacles has the strength to forgive, to hold the line, to go through the towers, to move forward with the Chariot, and to leave it up to destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. This is a good one. I like it. Let's get some angel numbers. I see 875. Let's do 875, Scorpio. 875. The energy of wonder and celebration is filling your life. Lover's card. 9 of Cups. It's filling your life. You are being encouraged by your angels to look forward. Chariot card right there. To look forward with your most positive and loving eyes. You are on the verge of a breakthrough. I can feel it. Scorpio. 759. Let's do 759. You are in a state of extreme spiritual growth at this time. That's what could be what that tower was about. Be aware that your third eye is opening. I said it, so that you can experience powerful and prophetic visions that will assist you on your journey. Absolutely, that's what I'm seeing. And last one, 972. Let's do 972, Scorpio. 972. Take time to recharge. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Taking time to recharge is important for you now. You are being guided to honor your sensitivity too, as being able to manage your vulnerable side will help you support others. Well, that's a very interesting angel message, that being vulnerable is in fact how you are going to help others. Being vulnerable could be considered your new superpower, Scorpio. So forgive yourself for all of the self-sabotage, all of the lies that you've told yourself, all the excuses that you've made for other people, for friendship groups that haven't treated you very nice. Forgive. And with forgiveness is freedom. Forgiveness is freedom for yourself, Scorpio. And that's what I see for you. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.